Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Why? I was studying. I've been studying.
Let me see your Quizlet. What'd you get on it?
100.
Get over here and study.
I was studying.
League on his way to second. Going to be a play, and he is out. No. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a
He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now a pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Rosario stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. The 1-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Arrieta is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder number 5, Nick Williams.
First offering on its way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
A high fastball is in there. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Roll, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
In now, number 4. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is you can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. The next 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. James Shields will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game, James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Kinsler gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
So first and second with one man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. First and second now, one man out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. Ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Down the third base line. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Shields pauses. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning here for the Angels. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance.
That misses for ball 1. His past history with. Into his windup. Here comes the.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We return to Chicago after this. At the plate, Zach Kozar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Zach Kozar.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in, Luis Valbuena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Valbuena, the runner at second with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
In now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
The next twin up, Max Kepler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. One man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Iglesias over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.